The modern professional experience, it often feels less like work and more like just trying to keep your head above water.
Oh, for sure. It's like you're drowning in a sea of inputs. New tools, new platforms, alerts pinging you all day.
Exactly. And the promise is always this incredible productivity. But I think the reality for most of us is just information overload.
That feeling of being perpetually behind, it's totally common, and honestly, it's exhausting. But we've been reading this fantastic stack of sources, and the key insight is you don't need to be a programmer to get ahead of it.
Right.
You just need a handful of simple, really targeted AI tricks.
Welcome to the deep dive. We received a fantastic collection of sources detailing over 20 practical ways to use AI tools like Gemini, NotebookLM, Perplexity right now.
And this isn't that theoretical AI is the future hype. This is a clear, actionable toolkit you can use today.
Our mission is to move past all that noise and give you, the learner, an immediate advantage.
Yeah, in your professional life and your personal life. We're talking about everything from fixing your stove to, nailing a tough job interview.
We've distilled these steps into two main stacks. First, we'll tackle professional power, how AI automates the stressful parts of your workday.
And then we'll get into the personal hacks, which is all about how AI can manage your home life using visual data. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so let's unpack that professional Polish stack first.
Let's do it. In the working world, just presenting yourself well and prepping for those big moments takes up a ton of time and, let's be honest, unnecessary money.
And we can start right at the beginning of that process, say, with the headshot hack. Skip the expensive photographer.
Totally. Our sources point to AI tools, like inside Gemini, that can transform a, let's say, less than perfect selfie into a professional image.
So how does it actually work? Is it complicated?
Not at all. The power is in how simple the prompt is. You upload a clear photo of your face, and then you just tell the AI, create a professional headshot photo. Change the background to a clean gray office studio. Change the clothing to a navy blue business suit.
And you instantly save hundreds of dollars. The AI keeps your facial likeness, but gets rid of all those distracting elements.
It really elevates your professional presence in seconds.
That feels like a powerful move toward, democratizing professional image. It removes one of those small barriers to entry.
For sure. And that brings us to meeting prep. We've all done it, right? Spent 20 minutes Googling someone before a big meeting, trying to find a hook.
That whole process is now, I would argue, completely obsolete.
It really is.
If time is the greatest currency, this is where you cash in. You can just paste a person's LinkedIn URL into Gemini and ask for 3 great conversation starters based on their recent posts.
So the AI does that 20 minutes of scrolling for you in like 5 seconds.
Which means you walk into that room with immediate, specific rapport.
Exactly. You can reference something they genuinely care about, maybe an article they wrote or a presentation they gave. It just creates an authentic connection right away.
Now, I still personally wrestle with this next one, which is practicing difficult conversations.
Oh, asking for a raise, giving bad news, it's scary.
It is genuinely scary. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself when I'm trying to simulate these things. Where the AI suddenly stops being a skeptical boss and just gets too nice.
Yeah, that is a real risk, yeah. But the practice still helps immensely. You can use the Gemini Live mode on your phone and actually role-play the conversation out loud.
So the trick is to engineer that resistance into the prompt.
Exactly. You have to be explicit. Tell it, play the role of a skeptical boss who does not want to give me more money. Challenge me with hard questions.
And that forces you to actually prepare your answers before the real meeting.
And finally, in this stack, analyzing presentation skills, getting honest feedback used to mean hiring a coach.
Or relying on coworkers who don't want to hurt your feelings.
Right. Now you can just record a practice video, upload it, and ask Gemini to analyze your body language, your speed, your engagement.
And the feedback it gives is so specific. It might say, you're speaking too fast in the first 2 minutes, or you need to look at the camera more. It's like a coach in your pocket. So if we look at this whole stack of presentation hacks, which one saves the most time versus the most money?
Meeting prep is the clear winner for saving time, while that AI headshot, that saves you the most significant amount of money right off the bat.
Let's move into the document and data engine segment.
Okay, so this is all about turning those boring, long administrative tasks into quick actions using multimodal inputs.
And we should probably define that simply. It just means the tool can understand and combine audio, images, and text all at once.
Right. So take standard operating procedures or SOPs, the training manuals, right? They are so tedious to write.
Incredibly tedious. It can take hours to type out every single step.
Well, the hack here is to use those multimodal features. You just record yourself speaking the steps out loud while you actually do the task.
So you're literally saying, first I'm clicking the File button, now I am selecting Export.
Yeah, exactly. Then you upload that audio file and just ask for a clean, numbered SOP document.
So it transforms 30 minutes of typing into 30 seconds of uploading. That's an immediate return.
And what about starting a presentation from a blank page? That blinking cursor is like the enemy of productivity.
It's a massive creativity killer.
Right.
And the solution is tools like Gamma. You don't start with a blank screen. You just type a detailed topic.
Something like, create a 10-slide presentation about the future of remote work for company managers.
And the AI does the heavy lifting. It creates maybe 80% of the draft, the text, the layout, even suggested images, and it's all ready for you to refine.
It's an entirely new workflow.
This leads us right to reading efficiency. We all have too many reports, too many PDFs piling up.
We want to be informed, but there's just not enough time.
That's where a tool like NotebookLM really excels for research.
Okay, the feature we loved in the sources is the audio overview. Once you upload your documents, the AI creates a whole podcast for you.
A podcast.
Yeah. It uses 2 voices to summarize the main points. It connects the dots. It even throws in some light humor. You can listen while you're driving or doing chores.
So it's turning mandated reading time into passive listening time. That's a fundamental shift.
And it goes beyond that, right into data visualization. Looking at a spreadsheet of numbers is slow and confusing.
But visualizing that data helps you understand it instantly.
So with NotebookLM, you can just ask it, show me a chart comparing the sales figures from the Q3 report, and you get a graph instead of having to dig through 50 pages. It can even generate a full video presentation, like a teacher summarizing a textbook just for you.
That brings us back to data reliability, though. When you're dealing with sensitive company data, how important is it that a tool like this acts as a walled garden?
Oh, it's critical. A walled garden just means the AI can only answer questions using the trusted sources you provided. It won't pull in anything from the open web.
So it keeps the information secure and accurate.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about high-stakes career moments now, moving into what we're calling the Career Accelerator Stack.
Job interviews. They're terrifying because you just don't know what they're going to ask.
But you can significantly reduce that stress by building a custom study guide. You upload 3 things into NotebookLM, the job description, the company's About Us page, and a few recent news articles about them.
Then you give it the prompt. You asked for the 15 most likely interview questions, and, this is the key part, you ask for tailored answers that connect your skills to their company goals.
The level of preparation is just phenomenal. You walk in looking incredibly informed, especially about new product launches or recent shifts you saw in those articles.
You're forced to think like an insider before you've even started.
And this capability feeds directly into the larger problem of just information trust. The open internet can be a wilderness of bad information.
Especially for sensitive topics like diet or financial advice.
So the strategy here is to create a personalized research bot. It's that walled garden idea again, but for your personal knowledge.
You teach it what you trust.
Exactly. If you're researching, say, the Mediterranean diet, you upload 5 to 10 high-quality scientific papers on the topic.
And the benefit is huge. The AI will only answer your questions based on those trustworthy, evidence-based sources you uploaded. You cut through all the internet noise instantly.
So if I'm short on time for this, is it better to upload 3 long, comprehensive reports? Or maybe 10 shorter, high-quality articles?
I would argue for the 10 short, high-quality articles. It creates a much better foundation for trust and gives you a more varied, balanced response.
No for the fun stuff. The home and habits stack.
Yes. This is where we apply AI to the physical, daily tasks that slow us down, usually with image recognition tools.
We can start with something simple. Home repairs. We all lose appliance manuals.
Or they're impossible to find online for your specific model.
The hack is simple. Take a clear picture of the appliance, making sure the buttons are visible, and upload it to Perplexity or the Google app.
Then you just ask it, how do I change the clock time on this specific stove?
Yeah.
And it gives you step-by-step instructions. No more frustrating button mashing.
Or laundry and stain diagnosis. Ruining clothes with the wrong cleaner is, well, it's a common tragedy.
It is. So you take a close-up photo of the stain, upload it, and ask what household item can remove it without
It's
damage.
like having a wise grandmother who knows all the old cleaning tricks.
Exactly. It'll tell you, that looks like a grease stain. Use a single drop of dish soap.
Plant care is another perfect visual hack. You get a yellow leaf on your favorite plant, and you have no idea if it needs more water or less.
It's a constant puzzle.
So you just photograph the sick plant and upload it. Ask Perplexity to identify it, diagnose the problem, and give you the fix.
And you get an instant answer. This is a fiddle leaf fig.
Yeah.
The problem is root rot from too much water. Repot it. Done.
My personal favorite is solving the what's for dinner problem.
The dreaded question. Cooking with leftovers is great for the budget, but terrible for inspiration.
So you just take a photo of whatever random ingredients you have on the counter, an onion, some beans, pasta, chicken, and you upload it.
And you ask for 3 distinct and delicious recipe ideas using only these items plus basic spices.
It stops food waste and generates unique recipes instantly.
It's efficient and tasty.
And the ultimate logistic hack, the weekend killer, the grocery list, consolidating 5 recipes into one streamlined list is just messy.
You always miss something and have to run back to the produce section.
So you copy and paste all 5 recipes into Perplexity. Then you command it to create one master grocery list, combining quantities and organizing by store section produce, dairy, meat.
It just does all that logistical thinking for you.
So if we weigh the impact here, is the ingredient photo the most powerful personal hack, since it solves both the recipe and food waste problems at once?
Absolutely. The ingredient photo is the most integrated, most tasty, and probably the most efficient example of AI productivity in that whole stack.
Okay, let's finish up with life logistics and learning, the complex planning that eats up so much of our free time.
Starting with travel, advanced road trip planning is a great one. Trying to find a cool local spot without a huge detour used to be impossible.
Right.
But you can use Gemini, which can access Google Maps data, and ask for a highly rated coffee shop that is not a big chain, has easy parking, and is less than 5 minutes off the highway.
You get a quality break without the time suck.
And for seamless travel planning, you can let Gemini be your travel agent. Let's say you're planning a 5-day trip to Tokyo.
Medium budget, focus on history and food.
You can ask it to generate the itinerary, but the crucial hack is specifying the structure. Ask it to group all activities by neighborhood so we don't travel unnecessarily across the city.
That's just smart. It provides a logical, geographically efficient schedule.
And then as a follow-up, you can ask it to generate a detailed packing checklist based on that itinerary and the local weather.
So it'll remind you to bring an umbrella because November is rainy in Tokyo.
For learning, especially languages, the big hurdle is just overcoming the fear of practicing.
We get embarrassed to make mistakes in front of a fluent speaker.
So you use Gemini Live again, ask the AI to be your conversational partner, like a friendly waiter in Madrid, and instruct it to correct my mistakes gently.
So you get to practice freely in a safe space. That focused, zero-stakes feedback loop has to accelerate learning.
And this brings us to, I think, the moment of wonder, the highest impact hack of the entire list.
If you need a very specific, niche tool like a custom workout timer or a tiny calculator for one specific task, you don't need to know how to code it anymore.
You just describe exactly what you want to Gemini. You can say, write the code for a simple HTML web app. It needs to be a HIT workout timer, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for 8 rounds with a sound.
And the code is just written instantly, ready to copy and paste. Whoa! Imagine scaling that to 1 billion queries, where every single user can generate their own perfect custom-coded tool for free.
It fundamentally changes who gets to be a creator of software.
The core takeaway from all these hacks is, I think, profoundly simple. AI productivity isn't about deep complexity.
It's not about understanding the computer brain.
No, it's just about knowing how to ask the right questions. These tools handle the boring, repetitive, and most stressful parts of your day.
And the key actionable advice here is, don't try to implement all 24 of these tomorrow. That's just creating new overwhelm.
Right.
Pick just one, maybe the grocery list organizer or the meeting prep tool.
See that immediate time savings and the motivation to adopt the next hack will just follow naturally.
By offloading all this, you free up your mental bandwidth for creative work, for relaxation, for time with your family.
That's the true productivity boost.
So what does all this really mean for the future of work?
Well, if AI can seamlessly translate your chaotic voice memo into a perfectly structured professional document, what foundational human skill, which we always assumed required hours of dedicated practice, will be the next one to be completely streamlined and automated away?